Well, I mean, there's a lot of dumb reasons for Team Rocket to be chasing after a Pikachu.
I love Team Rocket. Don't get me started.
Like,
interestingly enough,
don't get me wrong, I love Team Rocket too, but they've been chasing after the same Pikachu for over 10 years now, so... I'm sorry, 1 year.
I mean, here's the thing, right? So, apparently, one of the head writers for the first, 2 seasons of Pokemon released some novelizations on the Pokemon world, and it has a lot of stuff that isn't really explained in Pokemon or isn't even talked about at all. So that includes things like Team Rocket, Ash's father, that sort of thing. And he actually made the call to make Misty leave instead of Team Rocket because he said, he really loves Team Rocket. There's a lot on Team Rocket in there, and it's super cool because I love Team Rocket. And
so they were actually thinking of getting rid of Team Rocket instead of Misty?
Yeah, they're like, okay, so a new thing's coming up. Once they decided around the time to make Misty leave, right? They're like, we want to be more professional almost. They're like, should we go more professional? Should we be more serious? Should we appeal more to the people who are getting older? Or should we just, say goodbye to Misty, introduce a different character, but keep Team Rocket? Because Team Rocket's a lot of the comic relief. It's a lot of the silly stuff, right? And it was a really hard choice, but eventually he decided that they just needed to keep Team Rocket because they have this soul to them. Not that Misty didn't have any soul, but they have this... I don't know how to explain it. It's just so fun seeing them.
Yeah.
It's always fun seeing the characters that you like, but when you saw Team Rocket, you know what to expect, but you fucking remember the Team Rocket motto, don't you?
The original one, you mean?
It hasn't changed. They have not changed it.
They have changed it, haven't they?
No, they changed it for a little bit. They changed it a little in the first opening of, Season 4 and Season 5, but they haven't changed it.
Okay, so it's still prepare for trouble, make it double.
To protect the world from devastation, to unite all peoples within our nation, to denounce the evils of truth and love, to defend our reach to the stars above. Jesse and James, Team Rocket blasts off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight.
Meow, that's right.
Haha. Yeah, so, that's what I mean. You remember that.
Yep, I still do.
Tell me something Misty said that you explicitly remember. Not as a concept, line for line. You can't think of anything. Well,
I know she hated bugs. That's all I really know.
Yeah, but in a concept. I also can remember in concept she had to say goodbye to Togepi when it evolved into Togetic. I can also remember in concept
Wait a minute, hold on. I missed that episode. You mean she gets rid of Togepi?
So what happens is, Togepi evolves into Togetic, and there's, this hidden temple of Togetics and whatever, and they need, a leader and or protector or whatever. And so she decides to release it so it can be with the other Togetic and protect it.
Aww.
Yeah, I know,
it's
super sad. It's super sad, right? And here's the thing. Team Rocket has had moments like that, too. I can remember line for line...
I think Team Rocket might have had more.
What?
I think Team Rocket might have had more moments than...
They did. They when they evolved Arbok and Weezing, when they released Arbok and Weezing, every time they... if you actually watch the segments where it's just Team Rocket by themselves, they're really nice people. They're not mean to their Pokemon. They really love them. Shit. And this is why I like Generation 3's anime so much. James and Team Rocket got so much character. There was an episode where he caught Chimecho, right? And, he loves his Chimecho so much, and then he has to visit his grandparents' estate because, spoiler alert, James fucking rich!
Yeah, if you watched from the very beginning, though, you knew that.
Yeah, but if anybody doesn't know, if anybody's just sort of, whatever with it, he's got fucking money! He doesn't need to be in Team Rocket. He's there because he wants to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's his Chimecho gets so sick that he can't take it on his journey anymore, so he decides to leave it on his estate with his grandparents. Will they be able to look after it? Because he's that's what's best for Chimecho. Chimecho matters more than me wanting to drag it around everywhere. He needs to be healthy. He needs to get better. And he cries, and everybody cries, and I cry just...
Team
They took
Rocket,
so many good
more
moments.
character development than any
And Jesse
character in the
too.
game.
Like, Jesus Christ, in the first season, Jesse's like, we were so poor we had to eat snow, but that was a fucking treat. That was a treat. Eating snow was a treat. That's how poor she was. And fucking Meow, he wanted to impress the fucking cat, so he just...
Do you need a tissue or, you know, a few minutes? Oh,
No,
okay.
Cool.
Okay.
I have a lot of feelings for these guys. Like, I really like Team Rocket. I really like them. And it's like, yeah, they're trying to catch the same Pikachu, but, like, I also need to remind you that the Team Rocket uniform is black, and they handmade their own white Team Rocket uniforms because they're very independent.
Yep.
You know, like, and, like, they make a billion trillion robot things.
Yep.
You know?
So I'm wondering if is all of that coming out of James's money, or is that money he's getting from Team Rocket?
I think that's money they put together because they're really good cooks.
True. They are really good cooks.
Like, Meowth is apparently really great at making noodles, but, like, I know in the New Year's season, like, just for a more recent example, while they were following Pikachu around, they went, like, Pikachu and everybody, and, like, Ash and everybody went to a summer camp, and they picked up a job as cooks, like, for the summer camp, and they got, like, 4 raises the whole time because everybody loved their food so much. They kept it all. So, like, literally every episode of that summer camp thing, which was literally 5 episodes, they were getting a raise. So, you know, you have to put it into that perspective, right? Like, they probably wouldn't be making minimum wage because, let's be honest, they can forge their credentials really easily.
Oh yeah.
So like, you know, they're probably making a bit more than minimum wage, and then, like, it's literally 5 raises. Like, that'll add up, right? And there's 3 of them, so they just put it all together. Like, they don't really have any expensive. They're living off biscuits 90% of the time. But
yeah, I think that also just proves how talented they are if they can keep constantly getting promotions like that and getting that much money.
Yeah, like, they're actually really good people. And, like there'll be episodes where there's, like, a bigger issue, and like, Team Rocket's like, shit, okay, like, we're gonna help you. We're like, we gotta team up, because, like, we're not gonna get anything done this way. We can't steal Pikachu with this shit going on. So, Zorua, please get in this Pokeball. I've been fighting Zorua for the past, like, 5 minutes, and I'm down to my last Pokeball.
I have just been swimming in the ocean. If
I get this Zorua, I'm actually gonna shit myself. And there's the phone. Excuse me for a minute.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so you might want to cut that bit out.
I already did.
Oh, okay. Good. Zorua, get in the Pokeball. 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 The Pokeball. Because of the wonderful things he does. We're off to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
I can already hear the copyrights coming in.
I literally used less than 30% of that song.
Okay, well, fair enough.
Oh, I captured Zorua! Yeah! It's level 8, but I don't give a shit. I captured Zorua.
Wait, Zorua. Okay, the baby form.
Yeah.
Okay, for a second there, I was like, you got that big thing at level 8? And then I was like, wait a minute, no, that's the baby. I'm trying to find a landmass so I could just, you know, stop being in the water so much. And
you can just sink to the bottom if you want. You actually won't drown.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't want to drown.
No, you won't drown.
But the bubble thing pops up.
You won't drown.
Really? So you mean I've been swimming for nothing?
Yeah.
All this time I thought I was going to drown.
No.
I mean, I guess it makes sense. I'm a robot, but... Bless you.
Thank you. Yeah, no, you won't drown. You're fine.
Okay, I feel better now.
I think I'm getting sick. But anyways, that's sort of my whole spiel on them. And it's like, I understand why they wanted to keep them, right? Like, they have this soul. Like, as much as I love Misty, and as much as I love this, like, situations with her, and I love her, like, I remember her dry sass. Like, she was really sassy. I loved it. But the sad thing is, I can't remember anything she says word for word, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can definitely do that with Team Rocket, especially after all these years, you know? But, like, and someone's like, oh, someone's probably gonna be like, oh, you say you remember line for line what they said, but you've only done the Team Rocket motto, which everybody knows, and it's been the same for years and years, like you just said, so, why don't you go ahead and give us another line? I would like to refer to that one episode we got in the earlier generations where Team Rocket meets up for the first time and they're first associated, and James says, nobody's carried me but my mama. When Jesse's like, oh, I don't think she... line for line, I'm going, oh, well, I don't want to be the one that's going to have to carry you. Nobody's carried me since my mama. They're such nerds, I love them.
Yep.
But yeah, so like that's my point. I can remember a lot of shit that they say because I love them so much. And yeah,
as
like
for me, I cannot remember much, but that doesn't make me any less of a fan. So
right,
there you go.
Right. Of course, no, that's not what I was insinuating at all. My point was that like Team Rocket just has so many more memorable lines. But Misty and a lot of the other main characters have memorable moments as well, right?
I think most people remember Misty, though, like, especially from back when we were watching it as children, as more they should have been together with Ash.
Yes.
Like, that was more her thing. And the fact that she was, like, more boyish than her prettier sisters.
Yeah, like, I thought she was super cool. She was a gym leader, for fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, according to that little book that I was telling you about, where the head writer, I'm so sorry, I can't remember his name right now. I literally looked it up randomly last night. The head writer said that being a gym leader is extremely hard. There's no government support, the pay is terrible, and if you lose 3 gym matches in a row, you have to resign. So I'm starting to think, why did Brock come travel with Ash again?
That was his third...
It could have been his third loss in a row, and when that happens, he's got to resign.
So, that explains that, at least. Does that mean Salon did that too? Is that what happened with him? That's why he joined Ash on his journey in Gen 5?
So, well, I mean, his brothers also run that gym, right? So, I think he just did it for fun. Like, he actually explicitly stated that, and it's silent.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I think he explicitly stated that, like, he wanted to join with, like, follow Ash because he thought, like, Ash was a really good trainer and he wanted to learn from him.
Okay, but, oh, hi, Wendy. I see you.
What? Hey! Where'd you come from?
Our base.
Oh, is that an iron sword? Oh, that's your starter kit.
Yeah, that's my starter kit.
I was about to say, like...
But, as I was going to say, Salon.
Sure, close enough.
Okay. Anyway, he was the grass type.
Right.
And out of all those other 3, I think grass type would be the one that's battled the most, simply because I think a lot of people would use, like, fire types and stuff, because fire types are awesome.
Well,
and more importantly...
The thing is, I think at the time, they said that Silent didn't battle too often, because he's the baby brother. I don't remember too well, but I think that's how it was.
Ah, I see. Interesting.
I just want to cut down this tree. I just want to cut down a tree.
Do you have an axe?
I'm cutting it. It's block lagging to infinity and beyond.
Oh, the norm. That seems to be the problem, like, just every day.
It's gonna lag forever. Oh, boy. I'm sorry if I sound gross right now. I'm really sick.
Okay. Yeah, I could tell. It's because it's the fall season. Everything gets sick really easy.
Around this time. Yeah. I usually get sick around now, to be honest.
Same here with me. It's this season and then the spring when it starts getting warmer. Like, I don't know why it is, but every time it starts getting warm and whenever it starts getting cold again, it's like...
I think it's because, like, I read this a long time ago, so you can't really hold me to it if it's wrong, but I read a long time ago
I'm gonna hold it to you anyway.
Damn. Looks like I can't talk now.
Nah, go ahead.
I read a long time ago that, your blood sort of thickens up a bit in the winter to help you survive, because, like, to help retain heat. But it doesn't get, like, syrupy thick. Like, it just, you know, gets a little more resilient.
Yeah.
And that's why when the seasons change in, like, the spring, people go out in, like, super, super thin jackets when it's, like, still pretty cold. It's because, like, their blood's just too thick to really understand that it's, like, colder, right?
Right.
And then it thins out in the summer, otherwise you'll retain too much heat and, like, overexhaust yourself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, I think it's because we're at that period where either your blood starts to thicken up or it completely like, it hasn't gotten the memo.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.